Jay-Z, because Jay-Z and Buzbee are just like fighting each other back and forth. Busby is the person who is supposed to represent the 100 plus people who have accused P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs of not just sexual assault, but trafficking and other racketeering charges. And this is actually going to be seen or heard in court in May, so we honestly can't wait for that. But Busby tried to rope in Jay-Z last year in this whole mess. Obviously, the assumption was there's a lady who came through who didn't get, her name was not given, so she just goes by the name of Jane Doe. So this Jane Doe came through and said that P. Diddy and Jay-Z sexually assaulted her with the presence of another woman watching, and this went on for a long time. It became a huge thing. Jay-Z and his family were all mortified. Like he had a press release, like we all remember that from last year. However, Jay-Z has a new petition or a new motion that has been filed through his lawyer, who goes by the name of Alex Spiro, which basically is denouncing most of the things that were alleged in the suit against him, or the statement that Jane Doe did issue. For example, the woman alleged that Jay-Z and Diddy drugged and assaulted her at the MTV after the MTV VMAs in 2000, the year 2000, when she was 13 years old. But some of the things, according to Jay-Z, don't make sense. For instance, she said that she was attacked in a large white residence with a U-shaped gate driveway that's about 20 minutes from the VMAs by car. But photographers show Jay-Z in a club called Lotus in Manhattan after the award show. Another thing was, apparently she claimed that her father picked her up after the assault, but the dad has no recollection of picking her up after this particular story. Jay-Z also continues to say that that the woman claimed that she watched the VMAs from a jumbotron outside the city hall, but Jay-Z says that the photos showed that there was no such screen there's no jumbotron at the Radio City Music Hall, and therefore they're like, so where exactly were you watching the VMAs from? Among many other things that he's debunked, basically saying that Mr. Buzbee is grasping for straws. He doesn't have enough evidence, and he needs to stop this antic of causing or roping Jay-Z into the mess. However, Mr. Buzbee is very quick to defend himself, because he said that he is actually, it's funny, with each, he says that Mr. Spiro, aka Jay-Z's lawyer, is reeking of desperation. Like, him and his team are reeking of desperation, because they're pretty much throwing anything and everything, hoping that it sticks. But at this moment in time, honestly, it's he said, she said, until there is either of these two parties can produce some credible or solid evidence. Like Mr. Alex Spiro, who is Jay-Z's lawyer, needs to come up with evidence. Mr. Buzbee also needs to come out with evidence. That's not just he said, she said. Otherwise, this is going to keep going on and on and on.